Today, let's talk about a very crucial step in the whole sales process, and which is making an offer to your customer. We'll talk about this because it's a really crucial offer. It defines what is the bonding that you're building with your customer, how they perceive you and your product, and then they make a decision buying your product or service. So, let's get started. First of all, you need to prepare before offering the offer. It's like when you're going into the meeting or into the discussion with the client beforehand, you need to prepare. First of all, you need to understand their needs, understand their pain, problems, challenges, the areas which they really want to resolve using your product or service. They need a value that you can provide. So you need to understand all these. What is the value proposition that they are looking for? Secondly, you need to know your customer. You need to know the designation, the experience, and everything about the person that you're going to talk to. Check out their LinkedIn, check out their social media so that you can understand what kind of experience do they carry and what is the designation or the role in their organization. So you need to know your customer. Third thing, you need to know your product inside out. That's a very basic thing that any salesperson should know. But yes, when you are going for a meeting, when you have understood about their industry, about their problems and everything, you can reanalyze your product and you can see what kind of fit is there between both the things, right? Number 4, customize your solution. Now, when you are talking to a customer who might not be exactly the right fit of product that you're selling, then you can try to find out the ways in which you can customize your solution to meet their needs. All right, now you have done all the groundwork, right? So we come on to the next step, which is making an offer. Right? So how you can make an offer to your customer in the right way, let's talk about that. First of all, you need to start with empathy and understanding. So you need to actively and carefully listen to them and be very empathetic towards the problem or the challenge that they are sharing so that they can talk more about it and talk freely about it, right? If you're not empathetic, they might feel like you will judge them because of the problem that they are facing, right? So you need to be a very polite and understanding person and listen to them carefully. Alright, so once you have understood them, what you have to do is you have to position your product or service. Now, you know the problem that they are facing, you know the solution that they are looking for. Now, you need to transition smoothly into how you can help as a product or a service. Like suppose you need to increase the engagement. So this product that we have built actually goes out to different platforms like social media and all that, promotes your product or gives sponsored ads or whatever solution that you may have. But then you talk about the solution and how you can provide that solution. So the formula is you understand the need, you talk about the solution that they are looking for, and then you create a value proposition. You talk about the value that you're going to provide them. Third thing you can do is you can highlight the benefits. So you can talk about and highlight the features and benefits of your product. Like it's super fast, it's cheap, the turnaround time is really quick of our service, the quality is great, the accuracy percentage is like above 95% or whatever, But commit the right numbers and highlight these specific benefits or the features. Now, next thing that you can do to convince a customer is using social proof. Now, what is social proof is you can, publish the testimonials of different customers that you have served. You can also write the success stories. You can write the case studies about different projects or different customers that you have worked with. If you have the non-disclosure agreements with the customer, you should not be disclosing the names and anything, but you can of course write it in a way where the customer name or customer's information is not disclosed, but still it creates an impression that you have worked on this project and the kind of value that you have brought to that customer. Okay, so next thing, when you're meeting with your customer, one of the things that can arise is objections. Objections, as in, like, they are because they'll be comparing you with a lot of other companies who might be in the similar field, right? So they can say that your solution is really expensive. So what you can say is, I understand this is a little bit expensive and I understand the budget constraints that you might have, but many of our customers felt the same way. But when they implemented this solution, the kind of ROI that they got was far beyond. Like, they got an ROI of 100%. So you can talk in such way so that you can handle the objections very well. But anyways, even if you do not have the direct answer to any of the objection, make sure that you're relaxed, calm, and think through. Another thing that's really important when you are talking to the customer is engagement. It should not be the only you who's talking. They should be equally engaged. In a very bad pitch, what happens is only the salesperson is talking and the customer is maybe not even looking at them. They are looking at their phone or something else. That's a bad pitch. I don't think you should be in that kind of situation. You should be the person where the customer is really maybe not very interested. You should ask them the questions. Like, you can tell them, like, do you think this solution can help you? Do you think implementing it would be a good idea? Do you think this is the problem and this is the solution that I've told you, like, it can really solve your problem? Or you can ask a lot of different questions around their problem areas, around the solution, etc. But definitely engage them in the conversation. Last thing, super important, which is call to action. When you're ending your meeting with the customer, make sure you have a clearly defined call to action. As in, like, okay, so we'll be meeting next week to talk further on this, or I'll send you the proposal with the details about the costing or about our whole plan. Or maybe you will get back to me after talking to your higher management, something like that. But there has to be a call to action. And once your meeting is over, make sure to send them an email about the whole discussion that was there in the meeting, the minutes of the meeting, the important pointers, and the call to action, and who's the person who is responsible for this. So that's all that I had to tell you about offering your product or service to your customer. This will make you a very, very good salesperson. Thank you.